going on at the end of practice there. What's that all about?
Just a competitive shooting drill to finish our practice. We've been partnering up with the same groups now for 3 days, and out of 20 games, me, Dwight, and Jalen have won one. So we're waiting for our comeback. You tell me. Probably not. No.
One out of how many? We got to know the ratio.
At least 20. This is
okay.
At least it could be up to 40. So yeah.
It's a ratio.
At least the rest of this team is shooting well.
Yeah.
What's the mood of the team with game 1 2 days away? Less than 2 days away.
I think the team has, great spirits. The practices are being very competitive. Everybody's very focused. Everybody's buying into everything from off the court stuff to watching film to just everything in general. So, everybody's bought in, and I think everybody's ready to go.
The Jazz like to shoot the three-point shot. What in particular you guys have to do in order to chase them off the three-point line?
I think I just stick to our defensive game plan. We have a great defensive coach and Coach Kidd and Sweeney, and we have principles that we've been following the whole year, and I think it's important to be able to maintain and stick to that, and trust our teammates, run them off the line, and be there for one another.
When do you think you guys became really comfortable with all the principles that Sean and the coaching staff and Jason came into the year coaching?
I would say about after Christmas time, everybody started really buying into it, and really seeing the progress of the team and how much defense really helped us. We started winning a lot more games, and overall it was better for us. When we really bought into the defensive side of things.
One of your teammates said that it actually helped with all the new. Sorry. There we go.
Sorry about that.
One of your teammates said what really helped was actually all the new players coming in, the 10-day players, and you guys kind of had to turn into teachers in a way, and that just helped make sure that you guys understood it too, to be able to actually teach it to these new faces coming in.
Yeah, we had so many players come in during that time, during the COVID time. But yeah, I think just in general, we had to go over so many new principles because of these new players, and to be honest, with these guys who came in, these 10-day players, they were really bought into what we were doing, and within a couple of days, they learned how to do it, and it showed us this stuff really works, and just continuing to do it. And having these older guys, veterans in the league like Isaiah Thomas and Brandon Knight being bought into that system, I think it just made everybody more comfortable with it and going forward.
What's been the biggest thing that Jason Kidd has instilled into you this season from a confidence perspective about just playing your game and continuing to develop that sees you at this point now being a real contributor to this team?
I just think sticking to who I am. I'm young. I'm going to make mistakes. That's one of the things I used to I just used to get mad at myself for making mistakes during my rookie year when I got my opportunities. But everybody makes mistakes; they're going to come, and just make sure next time you don't do it. That's the biggest thing that I've been able to learn from him and take away from him. So apart from that, everything is just what's going to keep you on the court and what's going to help the team. And for me, that's defense and doing the little things, and the rest will come. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think it's one of those things. I'm more excited than anything. A little nervous, but nervous is a good thing. And I love this team and everything they're about. So I'm looking forward to going balls to the wall and just competing as much as I can and doing whatever I can to help the team out.
When was your last real playoff or elimination experience? Because you missed out on
I just had one game in Las Vegas in the Pac-12 tournament. So, the last one we won. Keep it like that. And,
Taking back to high school,
high school national championships. We won the national championships, so yeah.
So it's been a couple years now.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to it.
Does that feel like it's different than an 82-game season or last year when you weren't necessarily a part of the rotation? What does that feeling like? What do you expect that to kind of just be like to feel like it's a game this time?
I think it's going to be a good feeling. I think being 82 games, more games means it's more meaningful. The more we're together as a team, the more meaningful the game is. So no matter what the game is, 30 to 82, I'm going out there with the same goal to come out with the win, and yeah.
You guys are the slowest team in the league, but you obviously are a transition player and push it, and you're one of the few, one of the one guys who is always looking for that. How does the coaching staff tell you like when to look for that or when to find your opportunities, and does it feel like you bring something different just compared to how Luka plays half court a lot?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, it's a game of basketball. So, no matter even if we play at a slow pace, the game changes in so many aspects throughout the game. So there's going to be opportunities for fast breaks, transitions. So, just making sure that I'm there and I'm ready for that opportunity. We do play slow, but at the same time, it's weird because there's a fast side to us as well, getting the ball out and pushing the ball up the court and playing in the transition. So I feel like it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Right.
Utah shoots a lot of three-point shots, Dwight. What do you guys got to do in order to chase them up the three-point line?
It's definitely a big emphasis for us. That's something they do very well. So locking into the scout, knowing who shoots best from where's, and that's, like you said, that's one of the things they do extremely well. So it's a big focus for us.
What's the challenge trying to hold down a guy like Rudy, because he's a big old dude and then Clark of the middle?
Say again?
What's the challenge trying to hold down Rudy and Rudy Gobert in the middle, because he's a big guy?
Yeah, it's definitely a big challenge. He has size, length. They use him well. He can finish around the rim at an extremely high rate. So we have to definitely be ready to help rebound, send in two guys when necessary to try and keep him off the boards, because offensively, his ability to get them second possessions, third possessions, and keep balls alive is a big part of their offense, and leads into them also getting a lot of threes too. So that's definitely going to be a big emphasis for us. But it's going to be a team effort. We're going to have to lock in all five guys on the court every possession and make sure we have our scout in the front of our mind.
Last year in the playoffs, you guys didn't win a game at home, but this year, especially compared to years past, you've been much stronger when Jason was protecting home. Can you put your finger on why that may be, or what it's kind of clicked for you guys in playing at home?
As compared to last year?
Yeah, or not winning any of the 3 playoff games at home last year, and then coming into this year and having a really good home record.
I think the biggest thing for us is to lock in every single night, regardless of where we are. I think we have a group of guys that are hungry and ready to compete. We've had a great week preparing, and we're going to continue to prepare every single night, every single practice we have leading up, and we're going to learn from every game that we play. So the focus is going to be on winning games regardless of what logo is on the court.
I was going to say, we get to see some parts of the competitiveness of practice today and yesterday. Is it like that the whole session, or you guys turn it on when the cameras come on?
No offense, but we don't really notice when you guys come in. Finding opportunities. That's the biggest thing, is remaining active. There's going to be some space between him and I if he's in a drop, so being able to get downhill on pitches or finding opportunities to offensive rebound or just get into spaces is going to be important to remain as active as possible. They're both very good in that range as well. Both of them have great mid-range pull-ups, so the threat of that gives them a lot of opportunities, and they can also find guys. So, like I said, some of the other questions, we've been spending a lot of time on the scout and looking at what we can do to be successful, and we're going to focus in on that every single night. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that for sure. He reached out early in the recovery as well to me personally and showed support, and of all people, he knows that it's a grind and takes a lot of effort, a lot of focused work to get back. So that was cool to see him acknowledge me like that. That was cool. I don't know. We don't have like an Achilles group chat or anything, but I think you do recognize the work that guys have to do to go through it, to get through that sort of injury. To play at this level, an Achilles injury is tough, an ACL injury is tough, a high ankle sprain is tough. The guys are playing through things that you guys may not know about on a nightly basis. So I think there's a collective mutual respect for one another if you're out there playing, knowing that it's not as simple as just tying up the laces. There's things that everybody has to work through and protect themselves from physically to be able to compete at this level. So I think everybody has that respect for one another. It was definitely a goal of mine, was to play as many games as possible and to contribute to a winning culture and a winning season. So it was definitely a big accomplishment for me. A lot of time in the weight room, a lot of time in the training room, but also a lot of time not thinking about it. I think if you're constantly preparing to get hurt, that's when you get hurt. So I think you prepare in the best way you can to strengthen your body and put yourself in the position to be successful, and then you just go out and play. That's it.